Hey guys, welcome back to Reddit video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make such an easy movement script in Scratch. So if you guys want to get into coding, this is definitely the best way to start because then you get the basic idea of coding. But basically, this is what I currently have. This is from a top-down view. If you want to do from a side-to-side view, I could make another video on that if you guys like. If you guys would like that. But I don't 100% have to if you guys don't want me to. What is this? Oh, what the frick? Anyways, so basically, you're always going to want to start out with a green. I'm not just going to show you how. I'm going to explain every block. So basically, you always want to start out with a when green flag clicked, because if you don't do that, watch. You don't have the one green flag clicked, nothing will happen. But if you add that, then the movement script will work. Yeah, pretty simple. Just adding that. Green flag is basically the stop button, and then there is no button when red pressed. Doesn't make any sense because that's just stopping the game. Anyways, you're gonna, if you wanted to do this on the screen right here and move in the direction that you're going, like your character moving in that direction, what you want to do is you want to go to costumes and make your character in the position that you want it to start in, and then you have each and every direction that your character can go in, and then you want to have it on start on costume 1 or whatever costume you want to start it on. You also want to make sure you have a forever loop, because if you don't have a forever loop, then it'll just do this. You have to go like this each time you want to move your character, and that is not cool. So you want to add a forever loop because then it'll work. Yeah, makes sense. And basically what it means by that is when you hit this, it's always looping through every single one to see if that button is pressed and then what it says to do. And then you basically just want to grab an if statement, because then you can actually have it if this button pressed, change X by 6 or 10, whatever movement you want to do, and then switch costume to costume 1. That's because I know I do have one there, but if I take that one out and then end the game, it'll stay like that. So we always want that one in. And then when A is pressed, change X by -6, because D is this way and A is that way. So if you just have them minus, or if you just have it on 6, then it won't work. It'll go this way. Anyways, and then switch costume to costume 2, and costume 2 is this way. And then if W key is pressed, also you can get every single one of these by color coded. So when green flag clicked, that is events because of the color. And then control, you can just see by the color on what you want. So like you want a costume switch, you go to looks. Also it says it underneath it, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Sensing, this is where it gets a little bit iffy, like you don't know, but right here is the one key press, that's what you want. You can technically also use this, but that just means if you do that, then you don't have to have the one green flag clicked, but then what'll happen is you just hit it, the game will start, then it'll end, the game will start, then it'll end. So I prefer this method because personally I don't want a bunch of these just across the screen. I like it having all it situated like that, and because I want the game to stay started. That's up to you guys, but if statements right here, if else, make sure you don't mix those two up. It's this one. Control sensing, we've already talked about that. This is when you get into like complicated stuff like pick random. That's when you get into pretty complicated stuff. Same with this. If you want to add gravity, look up a video on that, and you will have to have variables. So it is, but mine's a top-down game, so you don't need gravity. But yeah. Anyways, and then for S, you wanna, and for these, also you make sure you don't have it on set, because if it's set, it'll go to there, but it won't. Like it'll go to that it'll just change to that. It won't change back after you hit that button. So you want to make sure it's on change. Okay? So change Y by -6 and change Y by 6 when a W and S is pressed, because if it's X, then it'll just go in the directions of the A and D, but if it's Y, then it'll go in the directions of a W and S, which is this way and this way. Make sense? Yes, I know. It could be complicated, but by just looking at the script, you can just copy it if you guys like. But this isn't like a beginner of the Scratch videos. But if you do want to go see those, go to YouTube and just look it up. It's not hard, honestly. Just look up how to start your game in Scratch. It'll probably have a decent movement script on there. This is what I like to do for movement scripts. This is like one of the 2 ways you can do it, and probably the most popular and the most best looking if you don't want your code to look like a literal piece of crap. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Peace out and goodbye. I might actually be posting this video, or this game once I finish it. I might actually be posting it on Scratch, so if you guys are gonna want to go watch it, then you can. Anyways, peace out and goodbye.